Okay, I hope it's... The cord just fell over. Show that it's working. Anyway, sorry I didn't really get to stream much last night because not only did I have to go out to celebrate my brother's birthday, I tried to do like that new limited event for Genshin, the Moonlight Patrol, and my internet cut out on me twice. So, and I was just too tired to give a fuck about it, so I just edited it there. It's just one of those strategy battle game things. It's just kind of tedious. I mean, I guess you do have to have some logic to it, but yeah, I just couldn't be fucked to bother with trying to start stream twice after the goddamn internet decided to cut out on itself in the span of like 5 minutes. So that was kind of a piss poor decision on me, but whatever. I don't give a shit. I'm talking to people at Jarilo-VI again. Maybe for the last time, I don't know. There's probably more to do in Bellabog than we could probably think about. Maybe. Actually, hold on. Because I think it's already hinted at it. Oh. No, I think we're probably done here. But there's probably more to come with, Amphorius. So, yeah, this might be the last, series of Talk to People of... Jarilo-VI. As far as I can tell. Come on, show that... Is the broadcast even working right now? This is pissing me off. Why does nothing ever fucking work? Okay. It is working. Ugh, good. I thought I was just talking to myself for 3 fucking minutes. But can I be heard? Oh, for fuck's sakes, I need to get onto the fucking channel. Hello? Okay, I think I can be heard. Fuck it. Hello, good morning. At least it's morning enough for me. It's actually about 9:30 where I'm at. I got some coffee. And, I'm gonna chat with some people from Jarilo-VI and get this, just to get it finished, and then I'll probably go do someplace else. Maybe after all the hubbub of, the, update, the 4.0 update that's coming in like a day or two. Let me check the warp. So, yeah, at least 2 days from now. But anyway, I gotta check this guy over here. I think he's afraid that he's being stalked by like a doppelganger or whatever. Hey, buddy! How you doing? It's that man again. The one who claimed he came from the back alley. The poor fellow harassed by supernatural stuff. You remember him, surely. His face is gaunt. His eyes bloodshot, most likely from a severe lack of much-needed rest. Even so, he leans against the iron gate, murmuring to himself, as if trying to exert every ounce of leftover strength through gritted teeth. He'll never find me. Are you feeling okay? Hey, get away from me! Oh, my apologies. I thought you were... No. How do I know you're not one of them? Get away! Those cluttered footsteps. That blasted cackle. They're here. They're here! It's my turn. What the fuck? I'm next. Why is it in red text? I don't like the red text. It freaks me out. It feels like I should know something. But they didn't tell me beforehand. The man lets loose an ear-piercing shriek and charges into the unfathomable back alley, carrying his maniacal laughter with him. Well, I'm probably never gonna see him again. What a way to start this. Okay, where the hell was I before? I think I checked everybody up top. Oh. Simulated, universe, reset it for the next 2 weeks. But I'm not doing that today. Okay, I'm probably gonna get to the old weapon testings ground in a bit. I think I have a cat hair in my mouth. Ah. Sorry about that. God damn it. Okay, I think I got everybody in Boulder Town. And I haven't gone to the Great Mine yet, so let's start at the top here. Yeah, there's like a vagrant camp that's over here too. Okay, let's go along the bottom here. Yeah, looks like there's some enemies down there. Or hostile vagrants. Oh, people. Huh. These two look a little suspicious. You guys... Oh. Alright, never mind. They're just chilling. Alright, here's the vagrant camp. Just way over here. Apprentice minecart operator. Yeah, I forgot about, like, all the minecart puzzles that I got to do over here. Those were pretty cool. Those were neat. Oh, long time no see. How have you been? I'm now responsible for dispatching minecarts in the Great Mine myself. My master's doing well. He's relaxing at home. When can I retire too? Aren't you like 20? I still have some questions. What drove you to become a minecart operator? Why the sudden interest? That's literally why I'm just here. I'm just here chatting it up. Well, I guess life happens. You see, my parents, they died a long time ago. My master, who was a friend of my father, adopted me. Oh, that's sweet. The old man had been very good to me. I know he's worried that I wouldn't be able to make a good living in Belobog without the right skills. I guess that's why he decided to pass his skills to me. But I just can't help being lazy. I mean, that's okay, right? I'm still young, so I still have plenty of time. Think about that again, buddy. Wait, what the hell did I make him say? Have you been working in these mines for a long time? My master said that the minecart operator is the lifeblood of the mine. The operator ensures the geomarrow can be continuously transported out of the depths of the mine. Geomarrow can only be delivered to the place it's supposed to go through the tracks we lay. I mean, it sounds pretty important, but I still want to do something much bigger in life. I don't want to be trapped in these mines forever. I mean, it's definitely... transport's pretty goddamn important. Hold on, let me kill my coffee really quick. Ugh. Forget it. I guess there's no point in thinking so far ahead. I have to stay here for the time being to repay the debt of kindness I owe to my master. Ah, God, my nose. If I think like this, I feel more at ease. Yeah, that's all I got for ya. Alright. Ooh, barrel. What's up, bro? Chillin'. Ugh, God, this lazy ass. Peek, wakey, wakey.
The job's done already.
I was having a really nice stream. Huh? It's you again. Wait a minute, why are you looking at me like that? I was drooling in my sleep, or... Was I drooling in my sleep, or do you have something to ask me? What business secrets did Sampo say to you? Oh, right, I think there was, like, some quest where, I guess, this guy, was trying to make money renting out his equipment while he's out sleeping. I'm sorry. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose really quick. God damn it. Okay. Okay, I'm back. So what, basically, yeah, I guess Sampo said, hey, if you're not using your equipment, why don't you lend them to me? I'll have them rented out. We can split the difference. Or some shit like that. Then he thinks that, oh, well, I would probably make more money just renting out my equipment than using it myself, and I could just use my free time to sleep. Man, this guy. Anyway, what was the business with Sampo again? Nothing really. We were just talking about how much I could get if I rented my mining tools out. I thought you talked about something important. It isn't important, but it's good. Why is it good? Well, I actually thought this up when I was half asleep. Think about this. I usually work one day and rest for the next 3 days, since I can earn enough in a day to support my expenses for the next 3 days. But now, it's different. If someone rents my mining tools, I can earn money during the time I don't work. It means you can make more money. It means you don't have to work anymore. Ah, your mind's just as quick as Sampo's. Anyway, based off my calculations, I don't go to work myself. I can cut my daily expenses in half too. If all I need to do is rent out my tools, why would I even need to work at the mine? All in all, wouldn't that mean someone else is doing the work for me, but I'm still earning money? The mere thought of it makes me happy. That sounds exactly like a supervisor. Oh, you're right. Looks like the problem's become more complicated. It's gotten me all sleepy. Let's talk another time. I'm taking a nap. I don't know why that guy sounds a little British. I mean, just hear him.
Who are you trying to impress? The job's done already.
I am curious, though. How can you live on such a small amount of money? My expenses are low. One person eats and the whole family is fed. If you have one meal a day like me, you could also have a lot on food, save a lot on food. Don't get me wrong. My goal isn't to save money, it's just that I sleep most of the day and I don't do much work, so my energy consumption is naturally low. I don't have much desires for shopping. I'm happy with what I have. The clothes I'm wearing are old. As for other kinds of worldly possessions, I don't need any of them. Wow, this guy is pretty low maintenance, man. He just wants to exist in sleep. But why are you so lazy? Lazy? No, I'm not lazy. It's just my way of life. It's not like I don't do anything at all. I simply do the minimum amount, but I do my work on time. If you ask me, mining is not worth the effort and energy. Digging every day can trap the mine. My way of breaking the cycle is to sleep. I stay clear of the world's disturbances through this low-cost act, and I regularly reflect on my life. Aren't you worried about what people say? People aren't saying anything. I get along well with everyone. They all know how I am, and over time, they have become used to my lifestyle. After all, I'm not in anyone's way, am I? Besides, no one has the time to obsess about other people's business nowadays. People are lucky just to be able to take care of themselves. What will you do when you're old? He's probably just gonna sleep more. That's far the future. Why think about it now? Don't worry so much. I won't starve to death. Look at those hard-working miners. They are all soaked in sweat all day long. And what do they get? They miss out on life when they're young, and when they're old, they are sick and in pain. You should focus on them instead of worrying about me. In my opinion, they're the poor ones. Was it?
Time to clock in. Still, pre-shift nap couldn't hurt.
But how have things been otherwise? Nothing special, really. If you must know, my sleep quality seems to have improved again. Why? Why? I have no idea. Do you think it's because the temperature's got colder lately? The temperature can change here? There are actually subtle changes every day. Others might not notice it, but the changes can affect the quality of my sleep. Anyway, the heating pipes are not as hot as they used to be. I feel better with the cooler temperature. Okay, well, this guy's living easy. Mine passages ahead have been closed off. Okay. Can't go that way. How about you, mister? No. Seele!
The underworld yearns for freedom.
Let me... This is my home. The only place I've ever known. If I get the chance, I'd love to see the world out there, but now's not the time. The world needs time to recover. Nat and Branya need my help. I have to stay with them and do my part. So, Branya's decision, like, concerning the IPC, negotiation. I knew that she would make the right choice. Our planet has not taken over, and no more people were harmed. All's well that ends well, right? You look like it's still weighing on your mind. Can't see right through me. Yep, my mind's been going over this whole thing non-stop. I originally thought that without the Stellaron's destruction, life here would just get better by the day. However, the reality was far from how I imagined. In the past, it seemed like you could solve any problem with your fists. No matter what happened, the scythe in my hand made the rules. But just look at what happened this time. The enemy can't be beaten with brute force. I'm no good at things like this. Negotiating with people, plotting against each other, this is just too difficult for me. To be honest, I feel a little lost. What am I supposed to do to help Bronya and the people of Belobog? There's just too much that I need to learn. I have to arm myself in other ways, not just through training and getting stronger. Calm and composed mind is the most powerful weapon. There's no need to put so much pressure on yourself. That's no pressure. I just think that with the way things are now, studying is my responsibility, and I must accept. I've recently been reading a book called Svetlana's Stratagems about military strategy. There was one phrase in there that left a deep impression on me. Being able to remain calm and maintain critical thought at any time without allowing bursts of emotion to blind you is the most basic yet also the most rare quality of a leader. I am still far from the standard this book sets out. When I was in the Great Mine, I was thrown off by a moment of rage. If I had stayed cool, I might have been able to get a little more information from those people in black. You've already grown quite a lot, Seele. Do you really think so? You're not trying to appease me. Forget it. What I have to do remains the same. I have to triple my efforts to get back all those years I wasted in the underworld. I can't allow myself to be underestimated by those official Silvermane guards. After all, I promised Bronya that I would protect the secret with her. If I were to drop out halfway, the burden would be too heavy for her to carry alone. Having said that, those people in black clothes, though they cause a lot of trouble, they all seem pretty educated. Alright, I've decided. From today forth, I will communicate more with those external IPC workers and see if I can learn any useful skills from them. Great move, Seele.
Yearns for freedom.
So, what else can I talk about with Seele? Okay, I'm free at the moment. What do you want to talk about? You're not with Bronya? Staying all day cooped up in that ice castle? Spare me. I could never get used to that lifestyle. I have no idea how Bronya does it. Poring over all those documents every day, having to listen to all that idle chit-chat. I would have gone mad long ago. I prefer working outside. Besides, there's a lot of people I know in the underworld who need help. I've shared these thoughts with Bronya, and she's supportive. Of course, if she needs me, I'll be back in a snap. Even she needs somebody like me to help solve some certain she needs somebody like me to help solve some certain matters. We know our roles, and there's nothing to complain about. And things in the underworld? Not good, but there's some signs of improvement. Nat and No-Leg ran around every day helping to coordinate getting trade started again. I don't know a thing about commerce, so I don't want to bother them. But the vagrants? Most of them are on the right track as far as I know. But naturally, there's a few ne'er-do-wells who are trying to line their pockets with ill-gotten gains. I'm just focusing on teaching those guys a lesson. Gotta make them understand that if they break the law, they're gonna be punished, no matter what era we're living in. And you're still working with Wildfire? Sure, since I was a child, helping Wildfire has become the most important thing in my life. I know that Wildfire was originally formed due to the absence of any Silvermane guards. If things are back to normal between the overworld and the underworld, then there's no need for Wildfire to keep on going. But if Nat thinks there's still a need for Wildfire, then who am I to disagree? Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a bit of a transition. And your last battle? Which one? You mean the fight with Cocolia? Weirdly enough, I can't remember any details from that fight. Same. I just remember you getting impaled by that woman's weapon. Okay, I remember that part. And then miraculously getting straight up again. To be honest, I have no idea what's going on then, but it's incredible to think you just coming back from the dead like that. Actually, that wasn't my power. Actually, that... no. That's right. I have the power. Well, it's good to have confidence, but I suppose in this case, you really do have bragging rights. I would really want to take some time to learn from you and trade combat skills if I weren't so busy. But we'll get our chance someday, right? Yeah, it was nice chatting with you. How did you break it? No, I think somebody was being naughty. Okay, wait. We were just talking to him. Okay, I guess that's everybody at the vagrant camp here. How am I going to drag it back? Yeah, that's kind of a pickle you got there. Oh, sorry, can't flip it. Wait, this is the way it came. Bot. Oh, shit!
Deja vu.
Okay, I'm gonna take these guys out pretty quick.
We can do anything!
With this divine power, I reforge all things to the soul.
Mm-hmm. I don't really think there's anybody to talk to over here. Oh, maybe over in this location.
What was that? Deja vu.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yes.
Deja vu.
I'm gonna just take these three out, just because I can.
I'm on it. I choose
I'm gonna burst the coffee really quick.
Insanity. With this divine power, I reforge all things to the soul. Insanity.
Soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
With this divine power, I reforge all things to the soul.
Oh, that was quick. Almost there.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to get more coffee. Wait. Oh, right, I was just over here. Wait, I wasn't up here, though. Okay, there's nothing up here. God damn it. Okay, back to the entrance. But I'm going up. Yeah, I think there's like the bridge up here. Yeah, there's a lift here too. Probably. Is that guy just ignoring me? Okay, he is. Well, I want nothing to do with you, bub.
What was that? Asking for trouble, huh?
Ah!
Deja vu.
Motherfucker almost hit me.
What was that?
Deja vu.
Was I seeing that?
Deja vu.
Okay, out of my way, guys.
I choose you.
Earth shatters. Have it.
To the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
We can do anything.
Insanity.
The dead return.
Okay, it's just this dude here. I don't really need that. Okay, and then I'm back to the camp. Rivet Town. Was there anybody in Rivet Town? I don't think there was. Yeah, this is the orphanage in Rivet Town, where Nat and a couple others apparently grew up. Although I mean, Nat definitely worked here. I don't know if she actually was a child that grew up here. I mean, she was an orphan too, but she was taken in by some overworld family, but ended up getting stuck here. With everybody else when they closed the underground. Oh yeah, this is where we finish off the initial Belbog story with Sampo just hanging over here, talking to somebody on the television or whatever, then apparently breaking the fourth wall. That was freaky. Hold on, let's just... Yeah, let me just switch them really quick. Yeah, what the hell was his line again? I don't know why the hell he's level 80 right now. Or all these... Well... I didn't switch.
Ha-ha! Always an honor to have the trailblazer by my side.
Yeah, what is... Hey, boys and girls. Did you have fun? Did I bring a little joy into your lives? If the answer is no, then you'll break my heart. Also, is shield also in paper? Is it also in paper bills? Because I thought they were supposed to be in coins. Like, they actually, their currency is in coins, not paper. So, that's a little suspicious. Actually, let me take him for a spin out in the snow, because I keep forgetting where the map is. I think there's some snow over here at the robot settlement anyway. See? He's not leaving any snow tracks. See, the trailblazer is... Dianheng is... Yeah, he is. But he doesn't. That is freaky. Okay, that is really freaky there. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to Anaxa. No. Ugh, fucking controls. I keep forgetting about it. Jesus, I didn't realize that I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters now at level 80. Like, I hardly have any of my characters in Genshin at level 90 to their full level. Or even near it. Because it takes a lot of XP books and a lot of Mora to level them up that high. And, well, you get free XP just from, you know, doing the game or missions or quests, fighting monsters or whatever.
Looks like it's not a bad time for a performance.
Okay. But yeah, that's freaky that, I don't think there was anybody. Wait. There definitely was maybe one person that was in Rivet Town. No. Yeah, I remember that there was somebody that was here. Oh, I guess we can't talk to them anymore. I think they left. Or, I don't know, it was a ghost and they died or something like that. It was something freaky. Ooh, bin. Aw, I can't interact with it. Oh. Okay, back to the settlement. So yeah, I got a nice group of folks here. Sounds really mysterious. What is, buddy? Okay. Just keep the mystery there. Hello, Eric. Have you been a good little boy?
Have you seen a lady with silver hair?
Have you seen Branya? How's things been? I'm still looking for Branya, but she doesn't seem to be anywhere. She's a very busy lady. But I think they kind of kept on the download that, you know, she was Supreme Guardian successor and current Supreme Guardian. She's been busy with work up on the overworld. But you can go up there and look for her. So she lives up in the overworld? Then no wonder I couldn't find her. Speaking of which, I heard the grown-ups say that we can go up there soon. If I can, I'm definitely gonna try and catch the cable car to find Bronya. Miss, thank you for telling me the news. I'll be ready. But first, I have to look after my dad and make sure he's healthy. So, yeah, I think he, like, steals stuff and things just so he can help out his dad.
Have you seen a lady with silver hair?
Anyway, I just want to have a nice chat. So, have you been keeping your hands clean, buddy? No way! I mean, she's not pickpocketing, are ya? No way! Thanks for the medal of the guard lady. Thanks to the medal the guard lady gave me, I've been able to help my old man pay off his debt. Right, I think we met him in Rivet Town, and he was trying to, like, loot some stuff so he can get enough money for, like, medicine or whatever. Oh, pay off his debt. His daddy... Well, he did say that his dad was unhealthy, so maybe it's medical debt? Anyway, that's still fucked up. Anyway, and Bronya decided to just give him a little medal he could pawn off. So he's quite grateful to her. I promised her that I would never steal again. Must keep my word. Pay off the debt? Yes, he was seriously ill. He got into a lot of debt due to his medical bills. Okay, so it is medical debt and not, you know, his daddy's a gambler. That would have been awful. That would have been very awful. Let me just try to raise this a little bit. That did pretty much nothing. If Papa doesn't pay the debt on time, he would be... So that's why he started to steal. So, what do you do now? Well, I'm learning to be a mechanic from some folks from the settlement. When I master the techniques, I'll be able to make some money with them. Then I can help my dad. Aw. Things will get better, buddy. I'm rooting for ya. Really sorry about the trouble I caused for everyone in the underworld. Those I stole from could very well be in a worse situation than me. I really regret it. From now on, I will be a good person to be a useful member to society. Well, oh yeah, and why do you want to see Bronya? Because she gave me that wonderful medal. Bronya told me to exchange it for money, and that's how I paid off all of Papa's debts. But no, let's see, no one had ever treated me so nicely until I met Bronya. Everyone despised me for being a thief and avoided me like I was some kind of rabid gopher. So, I want to thank her in person. I'll pass the message when I see her. Really? Thank you! Alright. Check you later, buddy. Alright. This is the little fire spitter here. Oh, the Wappa.
Yeah.
Yo. Uh-huh. Yes, looks really satisfied. The underworld's opened up now. Got any new beats? Yo, listen up. Hey, I feel the love of the universe burn. Hey, waiting at the center of the world for your return. Yeah, baby, have you heard the news from the chaos above? Here come a silver muse. Big ups to my homies. We honor you with beats. Inspiring and admiring keeping evil off the streets. Yeah, baby. Have you heard the news? From the chaos up above comes a messenger of hope. Smashing Stellaron like a brutal isotope. Revolutionizing a new world that's super dope. Yeah, baby, have you heard the news? From chaos up above, here comes a new light. Empowering our children and dispelling the sad plight. Gently play the music, your hometowns within sight. Yeah, baby, I know you heard the news. This chaos up above, we no longer can refuse. Take my hand, baby, and together let's go cruise. This tailwind, hey, head spins, laughing at my solitude. Hey, I feel the love of the universe burn. Hey, waiting in the universe of the world for your... waiting in the center of the world for your return. Yeah. Okay, that was pretty dope. Fresh beats, Eunice. Yeah. I can't rap for shit, man. I can barely talk. Okay. Anybody over here? No. Okay, was there anyone? Oh, I thought I could go up over here. Oh, I guess not. It's just kind of sad that Eric's still called, like, the little thief. Like, in the descriptor above his head. That's a little upsetting. Oh, wait. Oh, hi, Perkins! Beep boop. Clara's friend found. Polite mode on. Hello, Trailblazer. Welcome to the friendly robot settlement. All humans and machines must remain civil and friendly in the settlement. Fighting is strictly prohibited. Beep boop. I hope you have a good time, Clara's friend. Aw, thank you, Perkins. I just love how she treats all these robots. They're just so... She's just so sweet to them. And just like her so much, too. What move should I make next? Don't hesitate. Keep attacking. You can surrender anytime. Wait, I thought there wasn't any fighting involved. What the hell? Perkins said no fighting. Dumbasses. What should I do? This is Clara. Let's see. Oh, it's the big guy and the little lady herself. Hi, Clara.
Hi there. I'm listening.
Miss Trailblazer, do you need something from me? The problem with the IPC is taken care of. I know. Miss Topaz already told me. And she gave me the source code. The source code? I don't quite know why yet. I just know that it can be used to control all the small robots in Belobog. It's really powerful. Mr. Svarog said it's super powerful. He said that it will put a very heavy burden on whoever holds it. I think that Miss Topaz must have chosen to give me the source code for a reason. This represents her faith in me. That really is true. I must work hard to bear this responsibility. If I can, I hope that I never have to use this power. I don't want to force anyone to do anything. I just hope I could use it to protect everyone I care about. I will protect the source code. I won't let it get into the wrong hands. Oh, right. I think, Topaz, like, threatened to use the source code to command Svarog and the rest of the robots in Belobog. To fight on the IPC's behalf or whatever. So, I don't know if there's like a copy of the source code, but if that is the case is that there can only be one, it's pretty cool that Topaz just gave it to Clara here. Because, I mean, she's definitely not going to use that at all if she can help it.
Hey, hi there. I'm
Anyway, I want to talk to you for a second. Of course, miss. What do you wish to talk about? What sort of place is the robot settlement? It used to be a manned well shaft for Mr. Svarog. If the cable car line wasn't open, this would be the only way to the surface around here. Wait, you mean that we'd actually have to enter in through here? Was this Sampo's back door into the underworld? The fragmentum disaster caused many to lose their homes. In the beginning, some would come here in hopes of receiving Mr. Svarog's protection. And so, Clara got together with Mr. Svarog to provide supplies to the refugees. They also let them stay around the well shaft. This way Mr. Svarog could help everyone fend off the Fragmentum's monsters. Slowly but surely, many heard about Mr. Svarog could protect people, and came here to make a camp. And that's how the robot settlement developed into such a bastion. Why is it called the robots settlement? Everyone depends on Clara and Svarog's salvation then? That's not true. The people who live here all have their own skills, like mechanical maintenance and such. Everyone should be able to live their lives by relying on themselves. But the underworld is sorely lacking in supplies now. And so, to prevent everyone from starving or falling ill, Clara and Mr. Svarog must always have supplies handy. And why is it called the robot settlement? Oh, I forgot to mention this. Actually, it's because this place used to be where Mr. Svarog and the little robots of his robot network were stationed. Most of the vagrants who made camp here like these robots. As time went by, they also learned some mechanical skills. Everyone was so kind. Humans and robots living in harmony here, and that's why everyone called this place the Robot Settlement. I got it. Thanks, Clara. All in a day's work. And what's your relationship with Mr. Svarog? Well, if I had to say, more like family. I just think it's so sweet. Especially when Svarog ends up, like, falling in battle. He's just like, family. And he's, like, watching out for Clara. Even though Clara's the playable character, it's basically Svarog that's doing all the fighting and protecting her. And she's like, help me, Mr. Svarog! I got you, Clara. So sweet. I've never met my own parents. For as long as I can remember, Mr. Svarog's always been by my side. No matter what we faced, Mr. Svarog would always put my well-being first. He also taught me all sorts of things, and how to live with others. I think Mr. Svarog is like what people call a father. So Mr. Svarog and I are family. I think that's the right word. Yeah, I agree. You guys are just so damn cute. Seriously, I just love their dynamic. It's awesome.
Friendliness, 81.8%.
Did you say friendliness at 80-something%? So I guess he's being in casual cordial mode right now. Welcome, Trailblazer. Why have you come? Has Pascal been reformatted? Right, there was this robot we were trying to help called Pascal. And he was having a hell of a time getting resetted. No errors found, but I have made a copy of the machine's entire information on this core module according to Clara's request. I will integrate this machine into the base network according to the determined solution. The copied information will be handed over to Clara to use at her discretion. Will integration with the base network really stem the damage? Affirmative. The machines have integrated into the base network will no longer possess advanced emotional intelligence. I need a sneeze. No, I didn't. I definitely felt it, but it didn't come. Each machine will prioritize the base network's directives, which will have zero probability of compromising humanity's safety. Will the copy information be of any use? According to the calculations, there is a possibility that Clara will implant the backup core, causing the rebirth of this machine, allowing it to survive. But this is only a possibility. I cannot accurately determine the changes brought about by human emotions. The answer to this problem will be left in Clara's hands, not mine. Regardless, you have chosen the solution to minimize damage. This choice will inevitably ensure the stability of the underworld. You have my appreciation. Was there anything else I could talk to him with?
Friendliness, 81.8%.
Approved. Please submit your question, outsider. Was there places the robot satellite? With the spread of the fragmentum, the fragments made camp around the man's well shaft and the man's well shaft, and soon formed a small gathering. Atop the well shaft is Belobog's greenhouse effect device, harnessing high volumes of geomarrow as an energy source. It maintains constant temperatures between Belobog's surface and underground, and is now a property of Belobog Heating Corporation. The bottom of the well shaft is the old Geomarrow Development Group Science Expedition Base, the Furnace Core. It has since been abandoned. Greenhouse. So the greenhouse effect device? Correct. This device has a more symbolic than practical application. According to observational results, counter-radiation of this device's long-wave radiation only accounts for approximately 5.2% of the former. Presently, I am unable to ascertain the true vector of Belobog's temperature consistency. Tentative hypothetical result. Disruption from another plane. Geomarrow Development Group Science Base. The Geomarrow Development Group has established during the governance of the Supreme Guardian, Sage Alexandra. This guardian sponsored and founded the Belobog Academy, that later performed underground trailblazing research. The Science Expedition Base, the Furnace Core, was built by the Geomarrow Development Group. The first head, Irina Sakonsum. After which, under instructions from the fourth head, Kelnova, it was shut down. I will try my best to provide the knowledge you require. And how do you think of Clara family? Processing the outsider's inquiry. No, I got it. Recalculating. Result identical to previous 55 calculated results. Existing data will temporarily not be altered. Well, I'm good here. Understood. Nice simple chat with the big robot man. Great! Do a roll! Rolling. Cute. Careful, it's dangerous up ahead. Right, I kind of missed that there was some, like, stuff back here. Pascal! Aw, what you doing over here, buddy? You feeling okay? Are you just not feeling too social right now? I can't actually talk to him, but he's still around. That's good. That's very good. Yeah, I kind of forgot there was like a big boss fight over here. Not really a boss fight, just like a higher level enemy thing that's guarding a chest. Okay, I think that's everybody at the robot settlement. Now, the weapon testing ground, which is now the location for the Arthurian the Ethereum War arena. Hello, Barry. Oh, it's you. You had claim benefits. Yeah, I want to claim benefits. I've already claimed all possible benefits. I have nothing left to give you. Oh. If all players are as amazing as you, maybe my work would have some meaning. Anything else I can do? Alright, this job is pretty dull. Let's chat. You enjoy your job. Do I seem like I'm enjoying myself? This is clearly something the devs could make a system for. Yet they have me standing here for days on end. Oh god. I spend all day wasting my time explaining player benefits and I never get to give any out. Do the higher-ups really think that many people will beat it championship contenders? Yeah, I did. The senior management not looked at player stats? I won't be doing this job again. No, I'm not done with you, Barry. You seem bored as shit, so I'm gonna talk the shit out of your ear. But do you like Anthurium Wars? I thought it was pretty okay. Ethereum Wars? I used to like it a lot. Why else would I come to work here? But now I've lost all interest. I used to be that playing Anthurium Wars after work was my one joy in life. But since I started working for them and exhausting myself here every day, just hearing the name makes my jaw clench. What can I do? A hobby always gets boring when it becomes a job. Ugh. Well, some are for saying that you like what you do, you never work a day in your life. Well, this guy's working it. Okay. God fucking damn it. I picked the wrong one. No, I'm not dealing with that shit none more. Talk about Wilder? Is that the guy over there? Wilder? What's there to talk about? What a buzzkill. Ever since he became head of the operations of the International Tournament Festival, he's arranged overtime every day, set up after work meetings, and started calling in the middle of the night to discuss plans. The employees can't even get a good sleep. What the fuck, man? He's dedicated to his work and clearly loves it, but most people are just working to get food on the table. He wants to work themselves into the ground every day for his dreams. Please, don't report this back to him. If I get fired, there will be no one here to give you benefits. Well, you don't have any benefits to give me, so... Wilder!
Do you need assistance?
Hey, Trailblazer. Welcome to the International Tournament Festival. The tournament is over, though. However, you can still use the terminal to edit your information and lineup and compete against players worldwide. Anything you need, just let me know. Can we talk? Sure thing. What's on your mind? Do you like the game? Oh, absolutely positively so. Let me tell you how I started playing this game. Well, I actually started with my father's generation. Wait, this game's actually been around for a generation? My father was a hardcore gamer who introduced my twin brother and me into gaming at a young age. He has a twin? What the fuck? And Anthurium Wars was the first game we ever played. Well, at least I would explain why there's like two identical looking IPC reps out in the game. I've tried many other games since then, including blockbusters from top Dutch developers, but Anthurium Wars, despite its somewhat dated graphics, has stuck with me the longest. As for why, I think this game itself is fascinating and has consistent updates. But more importantly, it holds some sentimental value. That's what makes it special to me. Anyway, this game was a big part of my childhood. It's only natural to have a soft spot for it, right? God, no wonder why you keep harassing your workers to keep working on this project. And now that it's your job, do you still enjoy it? You mean working as an operator for the International Tournament Festival? Yeah, I do enjoy it. Contributing to the game you love is the greatest dream for any gamer. Don't you agree? Well, standing here day and night to greet players does take a toll on my body, but hey, it's Anthurium Wars. Whenever I think of that, it doesn't feel so bad anymore. And what about your work with the IPC? Sure thing. I don't know much about the headquarters, so let's just talk about my daily work and life. After graduating from Only, I got a job with the marketing development department, where I worked together with my twin brother. Wait, isn't that the guy that was cruising around with Argenti, when we first met him, he was like trapped in some like cave or whatever, and Argenti just happened to pick him up and say, "Swear yourself to Adrilla." It's like, okay, I'll swear her. I'll worship Adrilla. I'll marry her. No, it's not Adrilla. It's Idrilla. Whatever. Just get me off of this rock. But yeah, I think that was his twin. Small world. Which is amazing considering, well, there's multiple worlds and comets and meteors, non-existent worlds and exoplanets to visit. It's been about 5 years since then. Can you believe we've even crossed into a new Ember era? Job. Well, it can be exhausting at times. Director Topaz has been treating me well. My brother's now working for another director named Jade, and he's having a hard time. Yeah, hold on. I gotta look that up. I gotta look that up. Hold on. What the hell was his name again?
Do you need assistance?
Light. So yeah, it was. Yeah, Light was the. Oh god, yeah, that's definitely his twin. They're exactly alike. It's just the same exact model. Also, fun fact, I think, yeah, apparently, Fion, the voice actor for Fion, Joshua Waters, ended up voicing, this guy, Bill 8. He probably did this. Well, that's fucked up. That's really interesting. So, yeah, basically, this guy, Wilder, his brother, Belite, ended up cruising around with the Argenti for a sec. He probably still is. Wait, no. He's working for Jade now, and he thinks it's terrible, which, understandable. Okay, let's talk to somebody else. I haven't won a single time yet! You will win, sooner or later. I don't have any water up here. Shit. Okay. Hello, mysterious stranger. Look at this billboard. It's so charming. The design and composition is practically art. Oh, do you play Untitled Wars as well? Why do you look so familiar? Were you just watching me? Was I? I was just looking at something over in your direction. Perhaps our eyes just happened to meet. Either way, as we've met here, that means we're both die-hard fans of Untitled Wars. Do you want to add each other as friends in-game? Sure. Really? I mean, very well. More friends can never be a bad thing, right? Here, this is my account. If you need anything, just contact me. I think I made a mistake here. That was very strange. I think I already claimed all the rewards I can from this. Yep. Well, hopefully I never have to see that strange woman ever again. I want to go outside, too! Hello there. As I thought, compared to his companionship. I mean, it's a nice setup, by the way. Wait, where the hell are the audience supposed to be? Was there, like, stands that surrounded the stage before? I thought there was. This tale shows that the best experiences don't always have to come with a price tag. Okay, I don't think there's many more people here. Why did Daddy lose? Daddy has his limits. Aw, that's being honest, buddy. Who the hell? Fedora, a resident ambassador. Greetings. I'm Fedora, the envoy of the Supreme Guardian. I'm in charge of this venue now, but don't worry, I won't interfere with your entertainment. The reason I'm here is to remind the IPC that this territory still belongs to Belobog. You selling something here? You see a desk here and think I'm running a store? This is my private office, not a store. Even if you pay me, I don't have anything to sell you. You can barely even go under the awning without hitting your head. What about the tables and chairs in the front? I mean, it does look like she's, like, running some kind of... I don't know. I think this is just a sitting area. They're part of the public facilities in the arena and have been since its installation. Feel free to take a break there for free. And the sign in the back? That's just a poster for the tournament. Tell purely from its appearance, I assume. But this place really looks like a store. Alright. Cease your seemingly endless confusion. Please allow me to explain. There used to be a food vendor here, but he returned to the overworld and got married. That's why I've taken over this table and spot. So, you understand now? There's nothing I can offer you here. Your time would be more appropriately used by joining a match or something, rather than talking with me. Don't you have any quests for me? I'd love to, but there are already too many participants in Belobog. But here's the thing. I made a bet with Pela about the outcome of the tournament. Ooh, okay. If you manage to win the championship, I'm pretty sure I did, I can give you some rewards on my own behalf. I've won the championship, as promised. Ooh! To be honest, I didn't think you would actually win. I guess that's what makes the Nameless so amazing. Here, that promised reward for you. What do I get? Ooh, thank you, Pela. So, got a couple credits there. Nice. Oh, I guess I can't go down there none more. Oh, wait. I can! I don't think there's anything down there. But you have the option to be down there. Yeah, there's like nothing over here. Yeah, I think part of the reason why he kept going with the, doing the Anthurium Wars was just so I can get down here and get the treasure chest that was, I don't know, down here somewheres. Yeah, you know, just kind of finished it because it wasn't that hard to play. And, shit. Ugh. And, yeah, just collecting all the rewards. Okay, I don't think anybody's ever went to Hill. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much everybody. But I totally ignored going to... Oh, the museum. So I'm gonna go visit over there really quick. And that'll pretty much finish everything. But I'm gonna take a quick potty break. I'm gonna get more tea. I'm gonna go to the restroom. I don't know. Maybe I'll get something to nibble on or whatever. Probably not. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna get some stuff for... I don't know. Do I wanna... Maybe I should update Anaxa. What's he sitting at? Ooh, I could upgrade that. Holy crap. What the hell is this? When the max energy of an allied target has MEM support exceeds 100, for every 10 excess energy, additionally increases the multiplier of the true damage dealt by via MEM support by 2%, up to a max increase of 20%. Okay, that sounds pretty damn good, but what should I level up though? I mean, obviously the ultimate needs to get beefed up. When using baddies, trouble! Mem immediately gains 5% charge. Nah, I'm gonna do this. Just to get it out of the way, and that's all I can do. I don't really want to upgrade that. Should I do Locha? Maybe I should upgrade Locha, just because I have like a shitload of these level up materials. But then I only have so many of these, so I have to be careful. But then again, he is also my best healer, so it would probably help that he helps out a little bit in the gameplay. Or should I do Danhung PT? Oh, choices. Match HP. Tempting. That's just for his technique. Let's see. But then again, Castress is one of my better... Hey, God damn it. I can't level her up neither, because I need to get some more level up material for her. Okay, I think I'll set one of these. Echo War. Who needs this? Wait, does any characters need this? Okay, I definitely know that somebody needs this, but it won't tell me who needs it. Oh wait, it's the triangle button. So, yeah, I don't need to farm this one. And Dan Hunk's the only one that even needs this. And I don't think I have any. Oh well. Okay, I managed to clear this yesterday, so I think I'll be fine just doing this really quick. Wow, there's not a whole lot of, like, big bosses here. Let's see, 5, 10, 6. Oh god, I hated fighting this thing. Who even needs that? Only 2 freaking characters even need it. And I haven't even really done anything with Shigi and... Is it Shigi? And Misha. And of course, only Anaxa and Sunday need that. Screw it. Do I want to do it once or twice, though? Okay, I think this is what I did yesterday.
The Express will always have your back, Dunhung.
Okay, I'm gonna start that. I'm gonna get me another drink. And a potty break.
You cannot
Underestimated you.
I will devour you.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. To the soul, insanity.
You are not worthy. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
To the soul, insanity.
You won't get away.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanent! Mountains roll, dragons rise!
To the soul, insanity.
Let the hunt begin!
The dead
Return!
You are not worthy.
I shall hold
to the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
you talk resistance!
Soaring above the lands, this is permanent!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Insanity. To the soul.
You won't get away.
I will devour
Insanity. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
You won't get away.
Earth shatters, heaven crumbles!
To the soul. Underestimated you.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanent!
The dead
Return!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Mountains roll, dragons rise!
Insanity. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
You cannot hide! Pray!
To the soul, insanity.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanent!
Let the hunt begin!
The dead return!
This divine power, I reforge all things. To the soul, insanity.
Humanity Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
To the soul, insanity.
Oh, thank goodness, the game's still going. I just kind of get worried that the game's gonna fucking crash on me, like it does every other time.
I reforge all
The game's gonna crash, or the internet decides to shit itself.
You won't get away.
I'm just like here, I'm just chilling, and then bam, the game just stops. Ugh. I mean, this probably isn't the perfect team, but it gets me through. Also, I kind of leveled up like quite a few of my characters' talent, even Hinako's. I think she's the only standard character that I actually have an Dual One on. Oh, that's a pretty color. I think this is a different tea. I haven't tried this one yet. It's just some loose tea that I have. Like a little... Oh yeah, that is a really pretty color. God, the camera looks like shit. It looks fine on my screen, but on the stream I look like shit. You can't even see my face. God, I really need to update my setup. Oops. Ah, fuck. Wait, have I actually used this thing yet? I don't think I have. Yeah, this is the first time I'm using like the little tea leaf holder strainer thing. This little bobble. Like the metal part comes off. You put your tea in there, fill it up with your loose tea leaves. And that way you don't get crap just free floating in the in your water. Oh, I did set it for twice. Okay, I think I'm good for now. And I got 3 of those little feather things. Okay, but who am I gonna who needed the upgrade? Not him. Not him. Oh. Bonus ability where the west wind dwells. Each time Netherwing uses Breach scorches the shadow. Wait, which one is that? Oh. Breach. Where the hell is it? Oh. That's one of the attacks that Nightwing does. Anyway, each time Netherwing uses the breath scorches the shadow, the damage dealt increases by 30%. This effect stacks up to 6 times and lasts until the end of the turn. Let's see. I could just straight up do this one. Oh, I could do it twice. I say that's good for now. Okay, let's finish up Bellabog by talking to people in the museum. I need to get back Trailblazer. There you are. Yeah,
I look forward to your...
Yeah, we ain't hearing your shit right now. Baby, any thoughts? Baby, she's like, I want to become a galactic baseballer. Aw, that's great, honey. I bet you can do it. You just gotta build up those muscles on your arms. Okay. Can I buy some Jim Rogers? No? Okay, I could probably find the Jim Rogers soda can. I think there's an achievement where you can get Jim Roger soda from a can, from a trash bin or a dumpster. The museum has finally reopened. Okay, I think my tea's done. Yeah, it's a really, really pretty deep color. It's like a deep, dusty rose color. And yeah, it does smell a little, cidery. Oh my god, that tastes so fucking good. Okay, I hadn't really perused much of the museum. I kind of ignored what the hell was even in here in the first place. So, Jesus, I've been at this for an hour and a half already. Excuse me. Sup, old Don?
Feel free to have a look around.
Welcome to the Belobog History and Culture Museum. Is there anything an old curator like me can help you with? I'd like to chat with ya. Let's talk. I will do my best to answer your questions. What does the museum do? Belobog History and Culture Museum, as the name might suggest, is a display gallery to showcase Belobog's history and culture to the public. After the Supreme Guardian Kokolia's sacrifice, her daughter, Bronya, had decided to open 700 years' worth of the Everwinter city's history to the masses. So this museum has become a window to our past. Though Belobog's history is only 700 years old, it's not really that long. Furthermore, many historical relics have already been buried under the snow, so the museum doesn't really have that many things to put up. But we still squeezed all we can in an attempt to string our story together with the little historical resources and art pieces is somewhat fulfilled. I mean, yeah, I can't imagine that there's a whole lot that survived before the freeze hit. Oh my god, that's probably the best fucking tea I've ever had. And there's a Belobog College of Art. It is one of the colleges under the University of Belobog. It specializes in providing art education to its students, so that we can nurture more artist talents for our city. The college is my alma mater, and I poured my heart and soul in it. I don't mean to indulge in self-praise, but when I was serving it as dean, the college's education level was at its historic peak. A good man does not brag about the past. Let us move on from this. The more important thing right now is our Belobog History and Culture Museum. But I want to understand your past. You're interested in an old man's past? I'm just an ordinary person. But since you asked, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I was a graduate at the Belobog College of Art. Back then, I had no fear, and naively believed that me and my art had the power to change the world. Well, you can guess the rest. Everywhere I go, I faced rejection. I became a stereotypical image of an artist. No opportunities, poor, starving, all of those. I could barely handle basic necessities like food and shelter, let alone my dreams. The funny thing is, when I was ready to set down my paintbrush and stop doing art for good, but then my alma mater handed me a deal. They wanted me to go back and become a professor. And so I agreed. I gave it all I had, and eventually I climbed my way up to become the dean of the college. I'm proud of all my students. many of which are famous artists in the Everwinter city. My life has been pretty smooth sailing ever since. After my retirement, I accepted Supreme Guardian Bronya's invitation and became the curator of this museum. What happens next? Well, we'll see. Take care now. I hope you enjoy this historical cultural tour. Okay, not a bad person to start with, but what about the front desk lady? How about you twos? There's so many exhibits in here! Well, yeah, there's a lot to learn. There's quite a bit of history going on here. We can take our time here, no rush. Sorry, you had something to say, Tusky? God, I love this fucking Tuskier. He's just a silly little guy.
Welcome to the museum.
Welcome to the Belobog History and Culture Museum. Is there anything I can help you with? I have some questions. What does the museum do? Well, it's just a house for relics and stories and shit. That's pretty much what most museums are. It's just, oh, was an interesting thing. Here's the story behind the thing. And that's more or less it. And then they have, I don't know, gift shops. Little shops. Belobog History and Culture Museum is the largest comprehensive museum in Belobog under the Ministry of Culture in Kupath, covering a wide range of history, culture, and art. Our museum is dedicated to providing a welcoming and accessible experience for all visitors. Exploring the exhibits, be sure to take a break in our rest areas, and don't miss out on our occasional theme events. What do you have in your exhibitions? There are 3 permanent exposition areas in Belobog History and Culture Museum, and they are the General Hall, the Industrial Hall, and the History Culture Hall. The 3 different areas each have different kinds of historical artifacts on display. You can see Belobog from different angles in each of the areas. Other than that, we will occasionally have themed expositions that you can check out. I want to know more about you, Eris. Huh? Me? I'm just a student at the Belobog College of Art. Curator Oldon is my mentor, and I'm here to do my internship under him. Sorry, I just had some shit fall down. Yeah. Ugh. In short, I'm just an ordinary person, and my stories are as boring as they come. Let's talk about the museum, shall we? Nah, I'm good. I ain't talking to you ever again, Eris. Maybe. I don't know. I think I could actually have some playable characters hang out in the museum, and I can talk to them. Oh, damn, that is some good tea. And got Svarog here, and Hook's over there. What a huge heater! Wow, something that you don't see every 20 frickin' feet in Belobog. Darling, please keep your voice down. Oh, and Clara's here. A gear-themed sculpture named Gears of Wisdom. But why Gears of Wisdom and not Gears of some other thing? Then again, being that it elicits reflection and thoughts, calling it wisdom doesn't seem to be too far-fetched. God, I remember that there was like some missing parts on this, and then we managed to find them. Or we just try to use like fake ones, but we found the real ones. So everything's good. Ah, it's Big Sister Trailblazer. Welcome to the museum. Sorry, I should say its full name. Welcome to the Belobog History and Culture Museum. Take your time around here, Big Sis. Aw, that's sweet. They don't say much, but it's something. When we got some... Oh! I think these are the blueprints. A series of posters from the underworld. They look old. Does this museum not have anything other than suitable exhibits? A huge marrow radiator. It is a heating device that can be seen everywhere on the streets of Belobog. Feel warmth swirling around your torso. The surface of the planet can be covered with heating devices like this. The eternal freeze might easily be dispelled. Well, they have a hard time even getting the material just to keep the damn thing running. Hello, Mr. Svarog. I know I just talked to you in the underworld, so I'm not going to question why you're up here now. Welcome to Belobog History and Culture Museum, Outsider. I am here to provide assistance to Clara as her requests. Therefore, if there is a need, I will supply you with a route guideline and exhibit explanation service. Okay, that's good. A series of posters. Why would they appear here? You can't say for sure. I mean, they're historical relics, really. As is this. Wait, that's just the same damn poster. A piece of concept art. It records the iterative process of the sculpture. Gears and wisdom. Here's a life pro tip this concept art can teach you. Often, you'll just have to scramble and grind your wits like this set of gears until you manage to ascertain the true intent of the requester. What the fuck? Is that a sewing machine? An advertisement illustration of John Peake's Choice brand sewing machine. I was right! I don't know why it's so big, though. I guess it's for, like, shoes or something? It's just a replica. John Peake's Choice brand sewing machines are an important symbol of the shift towards a light industry in Belobog, which is why it's posted here. And yeah, there's some various arts and stuff of the surroundings. A work of photography that captures a Belobogian cable car. With your effort, the cable car restarted its service after a decade of collecting dust. It travels between the overworld and underworld ceaselessly. Its rundown cable connecting the long segregated people of Belobog. And now it's back in business. Oh, hey there, little hook. Wow, it's our honorary member, the Trailblazer. Did you see any bad guys in the museum? If you have, you must tell Hook immediately. Hook and Diggertron will chase the bad guys away and make sure the museum visitors have a good time. Aw, that's sweet of you, little Hook. You who art brighter than a geomarrow... Wait, are they being romantical over here? You art warmer than a geomarrow. Okay, they are being romanticals over here. Hello, little girl. Man, there's a lot of neat shit here. Before the blockade, I was working in this mine. Oh yeah, this is like the big geomarrow core. Or that's in the middle of the Great Mine. And according to Svarog, it would only be able to power Belobog for like, I don't know, a little over 200 days. Seriously, just this big chunk has to sustain all of Belobog for only that long amount of time. And look, cars. Kind of funny that they have cars in the game and you can't actually ride any of them. A beacon model automobile. It's a limited edition automobile backed by Rotten Motors. Rumor has it that this car is part of Supreme Guardian Alina's personal collection. But as a certain rich person treats it like it's worthless, hopefully that means Belobog's economic growth has been booming for the past 700 years. God, you fucking hope so. Oh, I think this is Serval's shop. A work of photography that captures the Neverwinter warmth of the workshop. You've already seen it so many times. To you, returning to the workshop is as simple as going to the Fragmentum. Okay, how about that over here? Oh, cool. Photos. I guess that's the express going through the sky. And this is when we first got encountered by the Silvermane guards.
Nice.
Hey kids, are you enjoying the pictures? Oh god. Eunice is here. Yo. This volunteer tour guide doesn't seem to be in a mood for rapping, so maybe don't force her. Aw man, I want to get a historical rap out of her. This looks familiar. This weapon was named Trailblazer's Ball Bat, the very same one you hold in your hands. You didn't think your weapon would have a place in a museum. This is not an actual weapon, but it was enough to stagger the Void Rangers beside it. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could just take any long, sturdy pole and use it as a weapon. Man, this thing looks crazy. I heard this was the source of the snowstorms. Yeah, what the hell is this? A scale miniature of the Stellaron Imprisonment device. It has the reason the planet was plunged into calamity. Don't worry, it's just a model. It shouldn't cause you to have any auditory hallucinations. Probably. I don't know, but I'm definitely having some flashbacks, yo. Oh yeah, and this is my spear. This weapon was named Elisa Ran's Lance, the very same one you hold in your hands. Does this mean that the little girl talking to you in that strange place was the first Supreme Guardian herself? Oh yeah, now I remember that. This place doesn't have many books on the Academy. Oh, hey Bronya! To think the Supreme is here herself. Ah, it's you. I was spacing out at my mother's portrait. I didn't realize you were here. My apologies. Let's see. I was the one that disturbed you. You're still as understanding as ever. It's no wonder you helped Mr. Uldan to revitalize this museum. Mr. Uldan told me that the museum was finally able to fully open to everyone, thanks to you, so I came to check it out. Look at the museum has finally recovered all of her exhibits. The visitors are clambering in shoulder to shoulder. This is all thanks to you. Take this. It's what you deserve. As the Supreme Guardian Belobog, I would like to express my sincerest gratitude to you on behalf of Belobog and all her people. Oh, cool. I got a record. Sleep tight. Oh god, that is terrifying. An ice sculpture of a Void Ranger from the Anti-Matter Legion. It was frozen some 800 years ago. I understand the physical structure of these Void Rangers, but maybe these monsters are still alive, brainstorming a way to escape inside the solid ice. Well, that is a terrifying thought. But yeah, all these portraits up above. So this is Elisa Ran, the first Supreme Guardian. Exhibition label reads, Exhibition. When the rumors of the Doomsday spread, the Supreme Guardian Elisa Ran and her loyal architects called upon everyone to build a great wall, which has since become the last bastion against the wind and snow, Belobog. Held her flaming spear and led the people of Belobog to defend the city until the god of spring and war, Jarilo, descended upon our ranks. Her tenacity and valor summoned the turbulent Eternal Freeze to disperse the enemy invaders and completely ended the tragic war that lasted more than 30 years. Miraculously, peace sprouted once again from the land ravaged by war. At the end of her life, the Supreme Guardian decided to go into the Fragmented and meet her own end. Wow, that's baller. in the order to announce the people that Belobog would never be choked by the throat by personal will. Our first supreme guardian has since fallen. At the same time, Belobog officially took its first step into the age of wind, snow, and kindling. She who evokes miracles, Elisa Ran. So wait, hold on, let me check something really quick. So, wait. So, I think right now we are, like, one of the only preservation, characters. I can't believe that, yeah, I kind of haven't really paying attention to who's on what path or whatever. There's a couple that I just remember, like, Serval's Irradiation, along with, was it Herta? Yeah, I think she is. And Himiko, they're all Erudition. And, a couple of the Remembrance. But, yeah, there's apparently only just one other character that is Preservation. And oddly enough, the first one that was the path of Preservation was, Trailblazer, wasn't it? See, there's 8 paths available right now, and the only one there is Dan Heng. Unless, let me switch it really quick. Okay, taunts all enemy units and provides a collective shield to allies. So is it kind of like what Clara does, but she also makes shields for everybody else? That's pretty baller. Oh, I guess I can use this one. Wait, did I not use... I didn't switch it. So, yeah, I got a shitload of those in my attempt to get, Sunday's Light Cone. I ended up getting 8 copies of this. I've never had this before, but I ended up getting a S5 of the, of this light cone, trend of the universal market, and I had enough to S3 another one, which is pretty fucking wild. Upsetting, I didn't even get Dance, 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 because apparently that's like one of the best light cones you could have. It's like several characters could use it, and I only got the 1 copy. This tea is so good. Anyway, none of them are... Wait, did I not equip it? I did not. Okay. Luckily, it's one of their better uses. One of the better options for them. Holy shit, I could really upgrade a lot of this. So, I guess, yeah, I could probably upgrade her a lot, so... But should I? No, I wanted to check the materials. Oath of Steel, so... Okay, I guess this is the only... I guess this can only be used for... Yeah, I guess this can only be used for the Trailblazer. Well, might as well. Probably didn't need to upgrade it all the way. I'm just gonna wander around with her for a sec.
Deja vu.
Damn it. Oh well. Cool bubble, though. Okay, let's time out for a sec. Ooh, she's pretty. I like her hair. Portrait of Alina Rand, the 5th Supreme Guardian. The exposition. Praise the kind Alina Rand. Her benevolence has caused the valiant Silvermane Guards to raise their halberds to defend the magnificent Quapath Fort and the high wall, keeping storm and blizzard out. Her mercy brought clarity back to the troubled jurisprudence of Belobog, abolished by the dignitaries who had been abusing their powers, and joined them to return their authority to their rightful owners. Her compassion made Belobog's stalled gears roar once more, and the smoke of progress flowed from the towering furnace into the snow curtains. Her love is broad as the sky is deep, and her kindness shines like gold. Praise be to the benevolent Alina Rand. The loving Alina Rand. Okay, how many more of these are there? There's like 4 more. Goddamn. And who are about you? You look pretty, uptight. Okay, Svetlana Rand, the 2nd Supreme Guardian. Okay, Elisa Rand's adopted daughter. And mind you, it just seems that, all the Supreme Guardians are just a string of women that adopted a girl just to raise her to become the next Supreme Guardian. So it's been an unbroken chain of that, which I find really cool. Because, I mean, I guess it's a break from, you know, just having, I mean, it was established by a woman, it's been carried down by women for generations, and it's not even inherited by blood. It's just, okay, I'm taking in this child from the streets and raising them to become a leader of this nation. Although I think there's some kind of a skill test or whatever that they put a bunch of children through in order for them to possibly be fit to become the daughter of the Supreme Guardian, thus the successor. But still, it's still an interesting thing. That's just how things ended up running. So, anyway, Lisa Rand's adopted daughter, the leader of the Greener Architects, the commander of the Silvermane Guards, and Belobog's protector and rebuilder. So, I guess they probably established the Silvermane Guard, or at least they were a big captain, though. Obviously, they're all part of the Silvermane Guard. They're the Supreme Guardian. So they are commander and chief, for real. During that time, people only recognized her by her connection with Elisa. They compared her to the previous Supreme Guardian. But eventually, she won over the people's hearts in her own unique way, reuniting the hearts of those that have drifted apart. With her own hands, she crushed the kindlings of chaos into charred wood. She built countless shelters for the war-torn city and brought food and warm geomarrow to all who suffered. It was only after the Supreme Guardian walked in her mother's footsteps, and after the fragmentum once more, that the people finally let go of their preconceived thinking and sang her noble name. Iron Fist Svetlana Rand. Okay, a portrait of Alexandra Rand, the 3rd Supreme Guardian. And the exposition label reads, the founder of the University of Belobog and its permanent honorary dean. The most generous academic sponsor of all Belobog. She compiled confusing languages and metrics, measured them against the same standards, and broke the barriers that separate people's minds. She is the torchbearer of Belobog's underworld. A peerless pioneer, she was the reason every valorous soul in Belobog devote themselves to the great cause of the Geomarrow Development Group, and the reason our Everwinter city found expansion on the rocky underground. She is the record keeper of Belobog's history, the compiler of Belobog's chronicles. She has found her footing in Belobog among the tsunami of time and sketched the direction in which the Everwinter city was headed. She is an enlightened and a truth seeker, a true exalted, and one of the only two Supreme Guardians to have her name carved into the ever-standing wall of the Everwinter city. The heart of the administrative district, the Alexandra Plaza, was named after her. The wise Alexandra ran. So yeah, that was the big statue that's in the city square. Did I already do this one? Cyrille ran. The 8th Supreme Guardian in the expedition label reads, "Her life was a tragedy, full of mediocrity, arduity, ups and downs. Her administration caused every anguish known to humanity to the Belobogian citizenry. In her youth, Cyrille was unexceptional. However, due to a series of opportune events, she became a candidate to become the Supreme Guardian. Her naivete and kindness was abused by those in power with malevolent intent, who took all the authority as their own, who continuously carry out an oppressive rule against the citizens, just to assuage their own, their own greed. Finally, a hidden disposition ignited and exploded one snowy night. In an elaborate, premeditated trickery, Cyrille lost her life to her own subjects. Then the people cheered for the fall of the tyrant. A century later, many more wrote her story as an elegy of the ages. The fool Cyrille ran." Is this really the Cyrille I know? Let me ask Gul'dan what this is all about. Yeah. I'm gonna put a pin on this. This is the last one. Oh, that's a lovely portrait. A portrait of Cocolia, the 18th Supreme Guardian, and her daughter Branya. The exposition label reads, "The Supreme Guardian Cocolia spent her childhood in the distant underworld. As a child, she was already full of love and curiosity towards the world. Her favorite flower was first snow, a bloom as spotless and as pure as her character. The weight on her shoulders was far too heavy. She tried to weave the destiny of the Winter City from a tangled thread, but was crushed by its destiny. She slowly became emotionless and impassive, yet the people still clustered around her in loyalty. In the final moments of her life, the Supreme Guardian chose to resist the undefinable power from beyond the clouds with her singular form. She sacrificed herself for the Everwinter City, and finally ended the snowstorm that howled for 7 centuries. Cocolia ran. The hurried." So that's what we ended up writing for her. Anyway, yeah, I think there was some kind of alternate... I think there was some other story going on with the Cyrille ran. Okay, hold on. I had some extra questions for you. About the portrait of Cyrille the Fool. Did you say that the description of Cyrille the Fool's portrait deviated from the truth? But how is that possible? The description is taken from the history textbooks of the Belobog Academy. Everything is in black and white. I met Cyrille before. Well, stop pulling my leg. Still, I can tell you have at least heard of Cyrille from your tone. I have evidence that supports Cyrille. Since you sound so sure of yourself, I'll take a look at your evidence. What the hell is this? An old diary. And an old letter. Hold on. I want to read these really quick. Can I read these? Oh, I guess... What the hell is this stuff? Nope. Bookshelf. Okay, looks like I got quite a bit. Okay, I think this is for Bellabog here. Miners Weekly. Customer notice. Jarilo, God of Spring and War. Okay, I don't think that's it. Will bite, do not approach. What the hell? You encounter a mysterious girl named Cyrille in the Fragmentum. Her story still needs to be rebuilt. Mr. Stefan came to chat once again today, and I'm happy. Mr. Stefan first came to our home about 6 months ago. I thought he was just like those adults who call themselves architects. I was there to see my sister, but he was different and didn't ignore me. He always smiles and gives me lots and lots of candy. He also asked me some questions that I got nervous because I didn't know how to answer. But he didn't get angry. He said I was quiet and a good kid. Oh yeah, I think there was like some kind of box shifting puzzle, and we kept meeting her as a child and then later as an adult. And I think Mr. Stefan was supposed to, like, ended up trying to protect her or whatever from all the bullshit that she was, like, coerced to do or whatever. Just dangerous shit. I started keeping a diary because of Mr. Stefan. He said that keeping a diary is a good habit for a lady to keep. He also said that keeping a diary is a very lonely affair, and that if I'm being scared of being alone, I could just read aloud the diary to him. To be honest, it's really hard to keep a diary because nothing interesting happens to me. I won't read this part to Mr. Stefan, as he'll get sad, and I don't want him to be sad. I wish I were my sister, because she knows everything. She always tells me fun stories and is always telling me about the interesting people she meets. It was only later that I realized most of my diary is about Mr. Stefan. Sometimes it's recounting our conversations, sometimes it's recording what I've learned from him. Sometimes it's simply recording my mood while I wait for him to visit again. Today, Mr. Stefan and I talked a lot, mostly trying to comfort me as I heard some bad news from another kid. I heard that the adults want to take my sister to someplace far away, and that I might never be able to see her again. I'm scared because my sister always looks after me and protects me. If she goes, I might get hurt. I might even get more lonely than I already am now. Mr. Stefan told me that he wouldn't let that happen. He said Cyrille is no less than her sister, and Cyrille deserves her own wonderful life. I know he's just saying that to comfort me, but it still feels nice to hear that from him. Before he left, Mr. Stefan gave me a blue stone which, despite its small size, is shiny and smooth. The most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Mr. Stefan and his present represents our agreement that he will take me out of here to a more spacious and comfortable place. A place without prison, a place with freedom. I trust Mr. Stefan. He's a man of his word. Unlike all the others, today's entry is very long, longer than the whole of the previous week combined, and I'm a little tired. It's late, and I should go to bed. My sister didn't come home today, and it's just me home tonight. I'm going to sleep with the gift Mr. Stefan gave me, so that I won't be afraid of the dark. Cyrille, I've been caught up in some complications. I can't be there with you. I beg your forgiveness, and I hope that you always remember that the distance between us and space will not shake my loyalty one bit. No matter what difficulties you face, you can always turn to me for help. I know you must be nervous right now, Cyrille, but I hope you can remember that I warned you before. Don't be intimidated by loud and empty threats. As long as they stand firm and follow my advice at all times, any pushback or complaint is just temporary white noise. Something that will fade away as we draw closer to the end of the plan, and ultimately become a picture painted together by us. I sometimes still think of you, when I met you, more than 10 years ago. You were a timid little girl back then, too. Too shy to talk and lacking confidence in yourself. But I found something special in you. A one-of-a-kind temperament that even a genius like Cyrille doesn't have. So she's named, the guardian was Cyrille, and her sister was Cyrilla. Okay, that's very stupid that they named her so similarly. And it's precisely because of this unique talent of yours that I decided to stay with you and help you build up this beautiful future that you deserve. As for your sister Cyrilla, unfortunately, I haven't been able to find any clues about her whereabouts. I understand how important she is to you, so I'll keep sparing no effort in my search operation, even without the slightest progress over more than 10 years. I still don't want to give up hope, and I hope you don't give up either. Finally, I'd like to offer my most sincere advice once more. Don't trust those opportunists in your ear telling you black is white and vice versa. Wait, isn't that what Urban said too? Black is white. Or something like that. You have to build a solid barrier and resist their scheming noises. Remember, Cyrille, you just have to trust me. I would never lie to you. Your sincerest friend, I probably can't say it, but it does say Stefan. Cyrille. Often called Cyrille the Fool by later generation, is the 8th Supreme Guardian of Belobog. Cyrille was born in a remote suburb of the Belobog overworld. Orphaned as a young girl, she lived with her sister Cyrilla, who's 1 year older than her. Cyrille's childhood was rather uneventful. However, her sister Cyrilla was a child prodigy, displaying amazing proficiency at an early age for language, math, and logic. Cyrille passed the public service test when she was 11 and was officially selected as an heir to the Supreme Guardian. However, just on the eve as the architects were about to relocate her residence to Quapath Fort, she mysteriously disappeared. After days of searching without luck, most architects wanted to give up the search and start the heir selection process anew. But the Minister of Internal Affairs, Stefan Marquise, was firmly opposed and strongly pushed for Cyrilla's sister, Cyrille, to take over as heir of the Supreme Guardian. Okay. Stefan Marquise claimed that during his long-term contract with the two sisters, he discovered that Cyrille was as talented as her sister. Moreover, delaying the heir selection process any longer would impact Belobog's political stability due to the regency of the Supreme Guardian's untimely death. Oh. After a heated eternal debate, the architects finally approved Stefan's proposal, allowing Cyrille to become the new heir. So, wait, this is Stefan. He said, yeah, let's just skip the whole rigmarole and just make the sister. They're similar enough. So I have a bad feeling about that. History has shown us that Cyrille's appointment was a carefully planned hoax by Minister of Internal Affairs Stefan Marquez. The architects quickly realized that Cyrille was extremely mediocre compared to her sister Cyrilla and was clumsy in social situations. Minister Marquez power grew stronger by the day during Cyrille's tenure. and his thugs soon retained absolute discretion throughout the Kupoth fort as they issued their draconian decrees. Oh god. The nickname Cyrille the Fool spread throughout the people, and they grew more and more dissatisfied with the puppet Supreme Guardian and her ancestral allies. In the 14th year of her tenure, rebels among the architects hatched a secret plot to overthrow Stefan and his cronies. The rebels run over the Silvermane Guard's captain and planned on luring Cyrille and Stefan to the Silvermane Guard restricted zone, where they could launch a coup. That day, the Supreme Guardian, Cyrille, attended the military exercise as expected, but the rebels never found any traces of Stefan Marquez. The captain played them at their own game, dispatching a fake patrol of Silvermane Guards into the restricted zone with Cyrille and pushing her into an arsenal chest. The guards then rushed to the far north of Belobog and, under the cover of darkness, shoved the unconscious Supreme Guardian in the arsenal chest over the edge of the cliff. The rebels carried out a search operation for 3 days and 3 nights in Belobog, but never found any trace of Minister Stefan Marquez. To this day, people still attribute the death of the 7th Supreme Guardian and disappearance of Cyrille to Marquez's political conspiracy. To claim that, according to Belobog historians, to this day remains inconclusive and unproven. Okay.
Glad to see you here at the museum.
Okay, let's get back to it. I wasn't sure. I'm pretty sure it would still be in my inventory regardless. I can't believe you have found such a precious historical source. I'll get someone to revise the content of the exhibit label based on your discovery later. Of course, I must also report this to Kupoth Fort right away. Thank you. If it weren't for you, this girl wouldn't have her rightful place in the history of Belobog. You're indeed the hero of Belobog, Trailblazer. You deserve that title. Okay. I wonder if they already reset it. I think it's pretty much the same. Later, travelers from space found the clue. It turned out that the echo of Cyrille's voice had always been resounding in the broken fragmentum of space. It never dissipated. She helped the lost and helpless soul to find a resting place and put an end to her lonely afterlife. She was thrown off the cliff. She probably ended up becoming part of the fragmentum. If there exists a place in this world where souls can rest peacefully, I hope she will bid farewell to our miserable destiny when she closes her eyes. May she go to sleep with a smile on her face. Aw. That's still pretty nice. Oh, your horse. Or is that a dog? Or a cat? It used to be a mundane handicraft project, but is now one of the more important pieces in the museum. Maybe in those years it was only a piece of junk. But with time, even junk can become treasure. Ooh. Yeah, that definitely speaks to the Trailblazer who regularly gathers junk and trash everywhere.
I'm just working on relic restoration.
Hey, why'd you come back to the restoration room? Are you looking to have a chat with me? You bet, buddy. That's where someone's wanting to chat with me, an artifact restorer. What would you like to talk about? I'm down for anything. What does the museum do? I asked that 3 times. Well, it's a museum, so naturally it puts all kinds of relics and artifacts on display. This museum in particular doesn't have much of it in its collection. You know the reason for it. The Eternal Freeze, the Fragmentum, they took so much from us. However, we still collected everything we can and restored them so that we could put them on display. Because of that, the museum is at least somewhat decent. Anyway, please understand, if you feel dissatisfied during the tour, this is the best we could do. And what does your job entail again? Is it me, or does his outfit look a little bit different than everybody else? I don't remember a whole lot of other characters having this color palette on them. As the artifact restorer, my job is naturally to restore various cultural and historical pieces. Most of the artifacts and scale models that you can see in the exhibition hall are basically restored by me. Speaking of which, I was once an outstanding graduate from the Belobog College of Arts back then, specializing in sculptures. Well, Don hired me to help create models, and I ended up having a job here as a restorer. There's still too few professionals in Belobog. Yeah, I'm done. Okay, take care. Enjoy your exposition. Damn, I thought I had, like, I could talk to, like, some characters over here. Oh, right. This was a new addition. A photograph taken 700 years ago depicting a enduring friendship between the Xianzhou Alliance and Belobog. It's the young general. Oh my god, he honestly doesn't look all that different, to be honest. People are like a giant tree, closely intertwined and ever-growing. People shape history. History creates heroes. Heroes inspire the future. And the future brings forth new people. Gone are the days of youth. Yeah, I mean, how old was Genuine there? Like, I don't know, 100 or something? He was just a little baby boy. Okay, Elaine. Good day, I am Elaine, a volunteer tour guide for the Belobog History and Culture Museum. If you require any assistance, please let me know. Also, if you've seen our curator Odon, please ask him about one thing for me. Does this job really not pay? Please, this is important to me. I mean, that's kind of what volunteering is. It's that you're basically paid nothing or very little. Never thought there's something that big in the restricted zone. Apparently the real thing is bigger than this. Oh yeah, it's huge. It's bigger than this whole case. The Paula is gone. Didn't he say that he bit his tongue? What the fuck? Okay, was there any more curators over here that I could talk to? I wonder if I could change them out, though.
Welcome to the museum.
So wait, Palo's supposed to be here. What the hell? Whoops. Hit the wrong button. Well, yeah. I mean, Serval and Nat are supposed to be up here too, but I guess they're busy elsewhere. God damn it. Actually, I might as well just level some of these up. I don't need to do this, I just choose to do this. Okay, let's just do the museum again. Okay, let's just do this a couple more times. Yeah, I think I have all the characters that are all the playable characters working at some area. Okay, I think I got everything leveled up now. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, this part took forever. I hope it changes out every day, but then again, it would make sense if, well, I guess not, really. I don't think they would have changed it too often. I mean, at least I have them set where they should be volunteering here, and I thought they would be hanging out and such, but, I mean, at least we have Hook here. Clara and Svarog. I think they're just chilling, though. Okay, well, I think that pretty much, finishes any talking to anybody that's on Jarilo-VI right now. Unless anything else gets added or changed or whatever, I think that's pretty much it. So, who knows? I probably might go around Planet Arcadia and just talk to randos there, but I'll probably pepper that in as I go through the game. So, as I go through the update, who knows? I think I might be overwhelmed with everything else that's going on with the update that's coming out in like 2 days. So, let's see. I'll probably at least level up some of my characters since I'm here. I mean, is Preservation Trailblazer any good, though? I mean, I think they're probably, like, the only other shielder I have. But does this actually show who needs this kind of material? Yeah, I pretty much emptied out most of the store here. I think, like, March probably needs it. Oh, she is a preservation. I thought she... Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I thought, for some goddamn reason, I thought She had the Path of Remembrance already, but it makes a lot more sense that she was actually on the Path of Preservation. Because it's like, wait, but she's a shielder. So I guess I'll level her up since she's probably worth it more. Kind of strange that the younger members of the Trailblaze have the Trailblazer, Dan Hung, and March were on the Path of Preservation. That's just wild to me. Okay, that's her ultimate. So her skill provides a single ally with a shield that can absorb damage up to 51% of March's defense plus blah 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 for 3 turns. Fuck it. Wow, that kind of spent it all. Okay, so at least I have her top priority trace leveled all the way up, and kind of got most way up to her second priority. What about this? After using the skill, the damage taken by all allies decreases by 15% per turn. Fuck it, I'll just do that.
Preservation is determined by our actions.
Okay, that's just wild. Oh, wait, I went to switch. Yeah, I think I thought like one of the better ones was Harmony and Remembrance. Where do I have Harmony at? For one, do I even have a good light cone on her? Yeah, I think I have like one of her better ones, other than Dance Dance Dance. I only have the one copy, but at least it has a high use rate. So, I think she's fine. Traces! Ooh, I can update her traces a bit. Oh god, that's from the Swarm. Fuck it. No. I wanted to see if anybody else needed this. Ugh. Okay, the Anhorn only needs that. I don't need that at all. Okay. And that's just for Mighty, Casters, and Moes, and I pretty much have quite a bit for... I have leveled up Mighty and Casters quite a lot. I haven't done anything with Moes, even though I do have him at, like, level... I do have him at one of his higher Eidolons. I have him at E6. But I also have Serval E6. But I think she's more dot damage, and Motza does follow-up attack. So those are pretty much my two DPS lightning characters. But I don't think I need that really right now. Okay, and Next and Sunday only need that. I think largely everybody needed this. Okay. It showed Trailblazer, though. Does it just not show Trailblazer? I mean, regardless, Trailblazer's gonna need some of these anyway for leveling up. Oh, this one does specifically. So I do have it set for Harmony, so it's showing that.
Nice.
So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Because I'm not leveling up Misha and Jiqui. Okay, what were the top ones? The ultimate grants all allies the backup dancer effect lasting up to 3 turns. This duration decreases by 1 at the start of Trailblazers every turn. Allies with the backup dancer effect have their break effect increased by 28%, and when they attack enemy targets, they are the weakness broken state. The toughness reduction of the attack will be converted into 1 instance of super break damage. So, there's that. Okay, I'm just gonna farm these really quick. But actually, in case. Nope, not right now. Okay, well, I completed today's goal. I talked to everybody in Jarilo-VI. Literally everybody. Even the fucking bear that's out in the wastelands. But I don't know. I might see if anybody else came to the museum or whatever. I don't think it's changed at all since I was last in there. The same people are in there: Hook, Svarog, Clara, I guess Branya. But yeah. Anyway, definitely unlocked a couple of secrets this time. The thing about Cyrille, the fool, kind of clearing her name out. She was just a poor little pawn in all this, in somebody's big power hungry play, and she got killed for it, which is quite upsetting. She was just a simple girl. She was just a little girl. And, I don't know, I guess I friended somebody for Ethereum Wars. That's probably not gonna be trouble later on. Oh well. I guess I'll just end it here for right now. And I'll be back later tonight, and, I don't know, try to do something. Just more mucking about in Genshin, I guess. But until then, this is Bear, and I'm gonna be signing off now. And I'll be back later tonight, for real. Unless my internet connection decides to take a shit on itself again. Like it always does. Or I'll probably be back, and, there was a reset for Divergent Universe, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. Or whenever. Sometime this week. Just to get it out of the way. Okay. Because I'm kind of getting short pressed for time because we're only like a few days away from the 4.0 update, so gotta make sure that goes through, make sure it's ready. Oh, I got a couple of rewards and stuff. Yeah, we talked to that gal Fedora, who apparently she and Pela were betting on who's gonna win Ethereum Wars. I won, so I got a reward. And yeah, that's from just looking at that picture of young Genuine and that guy from Belobog that tried to get some help off planet before the eternal freeze happened. Mental health care? What the hell is that? Listen to a mini back and forth show. Okay, that might be an easy one. I'll see. Stay updated for the development progress of Belobog. Okay, well, I guess there are going to be further updates for Belobog regardless. I mean, obviously you have to worry about, like, what's going on with the IPC or whatever, the progress of, like, I don't know, the engine of creation and the eternal freeze and blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, I'll look forward to that. But until next time, I'll see you then. I'll try to drink more water and eat more. Probably update my goddamn setup too. But I'll worry about that later.